Hey, this is Tom with Peace of Mind. I want to talk to you about how things have changed with property management in a post-COVID world. Man, COVID has taken its effect, and if you're in San Antonio in Texas, snowvid has also happened. So how have things changed? Well, I think the main thing there's been a few things. First, the regulations. I think that generally through, and I don't know if it has to deal with COVID or not, but there's a lot more pro-renter regulations that have helped the resident, tenant, or whatever you'd like to call it. So pro-rent regulations that I see that could be happening, and those are really more like on the West Coast, Portland, California. That they're becoming a lot more rules where you're seeing a lot of changes that could come into Texas. That's the first change, and I don't know if that, like I said, if that happened with COVID or not, but I think it'll be coming. The next thing that I see is you're seeing a big technology shift. People with COVID, property management companies, other folks, they're not having people in the offices. Now, Texas and actually Peace of Mind, our property management company, is letting people come into the office. But because there's a long period of time where that wasn't happening, technology was really becoming key. You're seeing a lot of folks being able to, where they have to work from home. You're seeing a lot of things where direct deposit is now taking over. In fact, when I was eating the other day, I tried to pay in cash because I just had cash, I didn't have a credit card, and they didn't know what to do with my $20 bill. So there's several things that are happening where you're really seeing a lot of direct deposits. Everything's electronic, a lot of technology. And so if you aren't good with technology, you better start, because it is a tech world and things are really clicking. You're also seeing technology that is coming that didn't sync together. Now we're starting to see it sync together, and so I think that's a big change, and I think it's really impacted the way folks act. I think that you're going to start seeing when repairs are being made. You're seeing the resident can find out via text message, and eventually you're going to see the repair company that can have the resident see when the truck is going to be at their house. I think this is a big deal. I think this is right around the corner. I think this is one of the things that you'll see. People, including your resident or your tenant, they don't want to wait, and they don't want to wait around for a long time. So when they can see a tech going to the truck of the maintenance guy going to the house, I think that's going to be a big difference. It's going to really put certain property management companies ahead, and certain ones people are going to have to kind of catch up with that. So that's some of the things that you see. A lot of technology, a lot of things happening that way. I think another thing that you're going to see, and probably the last thing you're going to see, and I hate to tell you this, but I think that you're going to see throughout the world, especially in Texas and San Antonio, it's going to be hard to find good people. And so what does that mean to you? It means we're starting to see restaurants, we're starting to see a lot of folks that are short-staffed. And so that could affect property management companies as well. So you might see short-staffed property management companies. You're seeing wages increase. And if a property management company can't afford the right people, they're going to have a hard time. They're going to be short-staffed, so you might see customer service slipping, and you might see more automated stuff happening. I know it's bad news, but it could be a very big reality. And if that's a reality, then not only is it property management, but it could be other types of forms. I was my service provider for my telephone. It took me 40 minutes to get something done, and I simply think they were having a hard time affording people, having enough staff that they can answer my calls. So sorry about the bearer of bad news, but that's what I think is going to happen. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it.